See, in spiritual forums, whenever they want to give a negative example, they usually give, no, they will tell filth, gutter, dustbin, garbage, they will give all that as an example. They will say, currently I am in garbage. I have to liberate, I have to extract myself out of it, and I have to do dhara of myself, I have to come out of garbage, and all that you speak. So when we talk like that, it gives you some kind of impression that filth is the opposite of flower, but actually it is not. See, because of your conditioning, superficial conditioning, you may say it is filth and you may try to portray it as negative, but it is not negative in the life sense. It is the basis of life. Something is happening at the level of microbiome. And that is what will give rise to bigger life forms. But maybe this was being talked of because at that time there was nothing opposite. But today there is. The opposite of flower is plastic flower, actually. That's the exact opposite. That's the actual opposite of a real flower. Plastic is the opposite of life. A hallucinatory reality. Plastic is actually a manifestation of that desire, manifestation of that hallucination. I want it to remain as it is. Plastic doesn't actually remain, that also will deteriorate, decompose after many, many centuries. But the illusion is that I want to create a layer which remains constant. It doesn't require any maintenance. The more you do it, the more anti-life you will become. The more aggressively you do it, the more anti-life things will become and more unsustainable things will become. This is an outward example I'm giving. Similarly, at the psychological plane, if you get invested in some kind of beliefs and get stuck with it, you are vouching for some kind of constant sameness. That is anti-life. Thought is one way anti-life. If you get stuck with a thought, with a belief, with a conclusion, it becomes anti-life. Thought has the capacity of becoming anti-life. Thought cannot flower into anything. It will just make you remain stuck there. If you are actually rotting, I'm telling, when people say, they say in Dina Bhava, when they say, my mind is rotting, I am rotting. Actually, it is very good. The more you rot, the more you will flower very quickly. Because garbage is what will give rise to flowers someday. If you're actually rotting, actually it is good. Some very dynamic life process is happening in rot. So in the actual sense, filth is very good. The more you rot, even mentally, if you are rotting, I don't know how you will take that word. Mentally, if you are rotting means some vigorous thing is happening. You are getting suffocated in ignorance. That is rotting. Your mind is rotting. Very soon it will flower. But if your mind has become plastic, very, very strong belief, very, very confident, very, very knowledgeable, you are anti-life. You are in a hallucinatory realm and nothing will happen out of it. It is not even rotting. Nothing is happening. You have just gone after the constant aspect of it and you're just stuck there now, forever. Unless you yourself come out of it. By itself, it will remain like that only. And that is the thought is actually the only anti-life entity in existence. There is nothing anti-life in existence. Everything is part of life. The only thing in you which can become the opposite of life is your own thought. By itself, it is not, but you can make it an opposite of thought if you start getting invested into some kind of conclusion, sameness, constant.